Hello and welcome back. Just want to make a wee quick video today to talk about a subject which I think a lot of people are quietly interested in but don't own up to it because they are afraid of people thinking that they may be crazy. Light workers are often called star seeds, and I do believe that really in a strange way every soul on this earth has come from somewhere else, so we could all be called aliens, really. I don't think that anyone that's down here originally came from Earth. Earth was, I think, created as an experiment, a sort of planet for people to be able to experience certain things that they can't experience as souls, as spirits, or in other planets that are out there. I do believe that we all have affinities with certain types of aliens or creatures from other realms, and many of us maybe have links to these aliens called the Greys, which I have read put forward that they are in fact our future, our future selves. That the way the human race will develop in millennia, we will be the Greys, and that they are in some way, reaching back to try and help us to evolve and complete our souls' journeys, get to the other side with them. I had this strange experience which was very vivid and very real, and I believe it happened. I don't think I was dreaming. I was lying in my bed at night, and I was just drifting off, winding down. I like to do a lot of looking at the energy, looking at the stars, breathing, and it's like my time, at night time when you're on your own and the kids are all settled down and no one wants a drink, and you have this little window of time. And that's what I was doing. I was just enjoying the silence, thinking, and I can see different things emerge in the dark. And one of the things I see a lot is this sort of swirling tunnel of energy. I think it's my third eye. I think it's a sort of visual representation of what my third eye is looking at. But this night I was sort of looking at the tunnel, and I became aware that I was looking at 3 grey type aliens, and they were in a spaceship, they were at a control panel, and they were looking at me, and they were sort of doing this with their heads, like you look at a puppy or a kitten or something. And I was looking at them, but my mind hadn't been focused, but I realised that I had been basically visible to them and they were visible to me for a time, probably moments, I don't know how long. And I looked at them, and I was fascinated. I was studying them, and they didn't frighten me in any way. They seemed very intelligent. It was a very calm feeling that came from them. And what they did was they sort of did a kind of shuffle where a different one would come forward and one would go away, and they moved about so that others that were on the ship could come and look at me. And after a few moments, I said to them, "Did you come down the tunnel?" And they looked at me and they said, "No." Well, they didn't speak with their mouth. They mentally communicated, "No, you came down the tunnel." And it gave me such a fright that I had been in this half dreamlike place, and I had wandered down a tunnel. My consciousness had gone down this energy tunnel, and I had put myself onto their, spaceship, and was peering at them in a, uninvited fashion. I just got to start thinking that my consciousness was wandering about like that it just slammed me straight back into my body, and they were gone. But on reflection, I think possibly that those aliens are in fact looking out for me, that they are up there monitoring me, and I had just kind of wandered off down a familiar path, somewhere where I go a lot. Since that time, I have seen alien type heads. I see heads floating by. I think they're spirits on the astral plane is what I'm seeing, but I do also frequently see aliens. They don't interact with me. I think they're very careful not to frighten us, but I do think that aliens get a bad rep, and that they're probably pretty good people. You know, there are a few bad ones out there, but I think by and large aliens are in fact our friends, and they are going to make their presence felt more and more often in the coming years. As we are raising up our vibration, we're going to be able to notice them more. There's been more and more sightings over all sorts of historical sites and places of power. Many sightings of aliens. Not a one of them ever, killing people or, wreaking damage. They monitor us, and they are assisting us, and I believe that they are good guys. And I just wanted to pass on that experience, and also to invite you, comment below if you've had any alien encounters or have any thoughts on the matter. It'd be really interesting for us all to start up a dialogue on that. So I hope you found that interesting, and we can maybe take the subject further along the line, and with that I think I'll close, and we'll speak again soon. Okay, God bless and take care.